What's up everyone, this is Wolfstrike150 and welcome back to a new episode of our Let's Build a Strip Club. Again, I know it's been a while, but we are going to be working on the last side of the exterior walls in this episode. So plan on getting a lot accomplished. We're not going to spend too much time in this intro. Let's go ahead and get into the video. Alright guys, to start out this exterior wall, you're going to need some yellow concrete and some pillar quart blocks. With the yellow concrete, you're going to want to go this way, and you're going to want to make this a total of 17 blocks long. So get ready to count those big numbers. Not really, it's not that far. But you're basically we're going to just start by making this wall, just filling it all the way to the top. In the very end, you should end up being a total of 14 blocks tall. So it's pretty much just take it up to the the gray wall on the side. Make sure it matches that height over there. And then for the pillar quart blocks, this is gonna be, it's kind of interesting. It's a little incision you can see that I'm doing here. These are just a 6x5 incision. I guess they're like a little door thing. I don't know. They just add the detail. So we're gonna place these here. This actually isn't. I think no. We need these to go sideways. They look best sideways. So to get sideways, you kind of want to go to the side of it, obviously. But like you can see, these pillar quarts, you just kind of want them to be sideways like that for the best look, I guess. And we actually need 2 of these. And it's not that hard. You're actually just gonna have like a 3-block gap in between. So let's just go ahead and you guys can do that. Alright, so for this next part, you're gonna need some light gray wool. And what we're going to do is we're going to add these little, I guess you can call them like banner things. But from this left side, you want to make sure that you go up 8 blocks to start out. So we'll go ahead and place that there. And you want to make sure that this also does come out 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're just going to make it like that tall. It's just like a little banner thing that hangs out. And then there's a, I don't know what you call it. It's just one of these extra designs. What we're going to do is we start at that bottom left corner, and we went 5 over, and we kind of want it to be on the same height, but we're just going to make a little incision here. This little incision is going to be actually 9 going horizontally, and it's going to be too tall like that. Nothing too difficult about it. It just adds that little bit of detail. And then there's this little opening right here, which we're just doing a 4x3 incision on here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to move this back a little bit. Like I said, it's one of these things that you can't actually go in on GTA. It's just one of those little incisions that indicate that there's supposed to be a door there. So we just do what GTA does. So what I've done is I've used some black concrete in this instance just to kind of like shade it out. But yeah, it's just a little entrance thing for this particular building right here, nothing too extreme. So now we're gonna need some green terracotta, some brown concrete, and some black stained glass. With the green terracotta, we are just gonna go horizontally this way. And you wanna make sure that this is a total of 39 blocks long. Again, it's one of those bigger numbers, and it's kind of a random number, 39. I mean, how many times do you hear that number in a day? But we're going to stack this up, and just for starters, we are just going to make this a total of 5 blocks tall. So again, it's just creating the base for the wall. Because this is just the way that I like to do things. I like to put the wall first and then add the details second. I think that that's a pretty productive way to do things. So for the brown concrete, this pretty much just fills in the rest of the area right here. So that goes up 5 as well. Alright, so let's see. So now we can go ahead and put the windows in. There's nothing too complicated about these windows. Like I said, the black stained glass is a really good block to use. But for what we're going to do here is we are going to go over 11 blocks. here. We're just gonna make this 11 by 2 incision, and we're gonna put the black stained glass on the in the incision, of course. And for the next window, we are actually going to skip one block, and we're gonna do a 3 by 2 window just like that. And then we're gonna want to skip another 6 blocks. So 3, 4, 5, 6. So that means on the 7th one, you're gonna want to add your other window. And this one, you're gonna want to make sure that it is a total of 18 blocks. So it's gonna be 18 by 2. And let's see where we at. So this is just coming kind of to the brown, honestly, but those are the numbers that you should be ending with if everything is done right. Of course, that's what we want, everything to be done. So for this kind of final part, you're gonna just need one simple block, and it's gonna be the smooth sandstone. With the smooth sandstone, we're just pretty much filling in the space here. Basically, the number we're dealing with here is a 42 by 3 space right here. That's just to start out. And then what we need to do is we need to add little pillar things. This is going to be that area that's going to be pretty cool for PvP. But anyway, we want these to come up a pretty considerable height. Something like that. Now, that's going to be the first pillar. Next thing you're going to want to do is you are going to want to skip a total of 10 blocks. And then you're going to add your second pillar. And again, it needs to be the same height. And then we want to skip a total of 8 blocks. I know these are kind of random numbers, but this is actually what I came up with, so that's how we're going to do it. And then we're going to skip a total of 9 blocks for the third pillar. Like that. And this is already here, but just if your math is right, that's another 10 block. And we're just gonna take this across like this, and that just you know, adds those little openings. It's gonna be really good for a PvP area. So now we're gonna add the little fun details. You're gonna need some red concrete, some yellow concrete, some green concrete, and some blue concrete. What we're doing here is just kind of watch what I do with the red concrete. We're making this little sign thing that actually comes out on the building. So we're gonna do this. It's a little of a weird shape, so I'm not really gonna explain it. Just watch what I do and replicate it. Honestly, nothing too bad. It's just like I forget what it says on there too. It says something, and we're gonna get our yellow concrete and do this just to you know, express that sign, really stand out, because red is such a bold color. Now let's add the little trash can down here. These are just basically how our normal trash cans go, just something like that. And then last but certainly not least, I have no idea what these things are, but they are actually details on the building, so that's something that we add onto the side of the wall. Alright guys, so that pretty much completes the, I guess, left side exterior, or right side, I'm not sure what we're on it, to be honest. That completes that. So, like I said, we are doing this room by room, part by part, so that things don't get confusing. I have a number of pre-recorded episodes already out, so definitely be on the lookout for those. But that's pretty much all we need to do for this episode. So I'll see you guys in the next one, which is going to be our roof episode. I do appreciate you guys for watching the video. Please do like and subscribe for more. This has been Wolfstruck150, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.